You don't actually have to say it.
Have you got the chat open? Oh.
Yeah, just a sec.
I believe it started. So, hello everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. How are we doing today? And yes, the title is completely 100% accurate. We are having a four-way chat. Nothing that exciting. We have Memory Man, as many of you have met before and mocked before. He needs to be kept in line, otherwise he starts like feeling like he's a person and not wanting to cry.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
And he's here with his lady friend, and I put that in quotes just so she sounds like a prostitute. But she probably isn't. I mean, unless he's just paying her to be around him a lot. And I don't think anybody could pay that much money, I'll be honest. I mean, all the crying.
It has to be a war.
Yeah. So how are we doing, chat? I'm hoping things are coming through. There's not a lot of wordings coming out of the chattings, so it looks live. It says live. Oh my god, Mrs. Sick is upside down. Call someone. I did that on purpose. Anyway, it's space. It's absolutely fine. I sound very far away. That's because I am very far away. It's in the middle of everyone.
We have to get really close to each other.
Oh
and
god.
Sit on each other's laps.
Well, I can turn the gain up a bit, wherever the fuck that is, and that'll have to do. I don't think... I bet they heard that.
Well, yeah, and they hear me vape all the time, so...
I mean, it looks fine on the what's name. Much better now. Well, I was talking to it, like, right next to it.
You're welcome.
And I have to keep talking away from you. I might have to get my laptop so I can actually see the chat from my angle. And then Mrs. Sick will just be quiet as usual. But yeah.
I've had one cider and I've just started my second.
Someone is apparently not drinking.
No, I've been drinking for 2 days straight. You're just topping up beer now.
I'm being sensible because
I feel like you're probably just still drunk from last night.
No, I'm a new kind of drunk now.
Yeah.
It's a separate occasion.
We actually we hung out a couple of days. We hardly ever hung. We hardly ever hang out sometimes, and then sometimes it's every fucking day, or nearly every fucking. What?
Yeah, I'm happy you enjoy it.
What are you swearing at?
The sound of berry pie.
I'm just laughing at the phrase brain hamster.
Oh yeah, well, that's what you have in your head, and when you get drunk, you're drowning the hamster. Everybody has a brain hamster. That's basic science. God, don't you know that? Basic physiology. A little hamster that runs your brain.
Don't watch your videos.
I know.
Accurate.
I made them watch half of this video, just up until all the funny stopped, which they said there was funny, which was very nice of them. And doesn't make me hate showing people my videos any less, but I mostly would. Actually, if you complimented it, I'd hate it.
Kim wants to know if there's anyone who's intelligent or good at sex in the room.
Intelligent?
Oh, I'm out.
I mean, there's handsome, famous, and good at the sex, but intelligent. Someone said that the other day. I was like, that's not what the shirt says. I sell a shirt that says handsome, famous, and good at the sex. It's very popular. But no. So, well, someone just bought a house. That's something to talk about.
Yay.
You moved in today.
Well,
You're finally
oh,
a grown
technically
up.
all my stuff is there, but I don't have a mattress or a bed at the moment. So technically I've not moved in yet.
So you're sleeping on the floor,
Well,
as is your place,
yeah.
as a prostitute.
Yeah, basically. To be fair, we've already talked about this. So, your stepdad, because I said that I've got 5 keys for the front door, and he went, "What are you going to be doing, running a brothel?" I was like, "Well."
I told you. See, I knew these things. I know.
If it pays bills, it pays bills, isn't it?
Yeah. If anyone hangs out with Memory Man,
I need
it's
bills, mate.
It's got to be some sort of financial relationship. It can't be like liking each other feelings or attraction. Jesus Christ, no.
Albino said, "Woo, I'm about to close a house in a few days. Any tips on keeping the kitchen from not letting the kitchen get burnt down?"
It didn't burn down. It got slightly singed and flooded. The best part, I mean, the amount of people, about 3 months before, I mentioned how I did a video on coconut oil, and I said, I don't have coconut oil smeared all over my house, and funnily enough, it hasn't burnt down. And then I did the announcement that the house had caught fire, and many people reminded me. And then loads of comments started turning up on the video itself saying, this didn't age well.
You nearly set the house on fire.
I didn't nearly set the house on fire.
Oh, so he did set the house on fire.
No, I didn't.
I just he was.
But apparently, when you put a lot of sliced potatoes into hot oil and it overflows onto the hob, that's not good.
I was sat in the living room and I just heard his mum going, "Just take it out!" like really loudly.
I just stared. I didn't. When you just stop and you're just like, well,
Train
this is fucked. So yeah, I just stopped. I just stared at it while there was hot oil all over.
Everything's over. I mean, I ain't fucking touching it.
No, it was hot. It was hot oil.
I mean, it's not my house.
I won't be burning my house down.
I like when that type of thing happens though, because the first instinct is, I should put water in that. No, it's oil. No, I shouldn't do that.
That was not my first instinct.
That's always just put, is anyone smart enough to put the fire out? I'm a fire marshal, so
Did you put the fire out?
No,
she laughed.
Yeah.
I thought she left. Fire I'm trained to know this shit is fucked. I'm out.
Everybody out.
Oh, brilliant.
I had something and it's gone. Fuck. But yeah. Silence. The fire was the fault of several people, none of whom were me. There was the 4 people from the electric company. The most fun part of that is that later, once we got our shit sorted and we started getting back in place, I ended up chatting with one of the repair guys, and he said, I heard about that. Yeah, it was your fridge, wasn't it? And I said, I fucking wasn't. A, it was a freezer, and B, it was innocent. That place was set on fire by 4 complete dipshits from an electric company who didn't apparently know how electricity works. They fucking they just popped a mains fuse and then kept replacing it until it exploded. Very, very, very smart. I really should do something about that.
Your fingers don't count as people.
This isn't a masturbation video.
I like that someone thinks that me and you are related because we're both northern. Just says that guy's a relative of Mystic, isn't he? That accent is really unique.
Yeah, it's not like
It's
Yorkshire
just northern.
is... Well, Yorkshire was the biggest county, and then everyone went, you're not allowed to be the biggest county, and chopped it into 4.
Chopped it into 4 minutes. Which, as we know, are the 4 elements: north, east, south, and west.
See, I told you it was worth
learning.
Yeah. Damn it. There was a Yorkshire joke in that video.
Adam's headphones are not working, he can't watch. Just watch it without headphones.
Yeah, just watch it. Just have this picture that's just slowly moving through space as 2 people's heads. It's perfect. It's the only way to watch anything ever. Either that or get like microphone. What's the other one?
Speaker.
Yeah. Everything has speakers on it. And if you don't have speakers, what are you doing with your life? You have drinks on a highway.
What?
I do kind of speak like that in my video sometimes, so it is my fault. We have drinks on a highway? Drinks on a highway bad, unless you mean the highway of life, where, yes, always drinks on the highway. Am I
Does
holding...
Mystic do artwork for the love stream?
She does artwork for everything, because I can't draw.
Are you asking if I draw porn? Is that what you're trying to say?
Or do you want a love stream? Because that'll get you kicked
No,
off of
I've been on
YouTube.
DeviantArt enough. I don't want to do love porn. Thank you very much.
Yeah, want hate porn.
Can we get the science of spirits instead of spirit science?
What is the science of spirits? Ghosts, right? Not real.
Science. Done.
I thought the science of spirits would be.
Slam on the screen. Science. You've
What-
been science.
I thought it would be what can we do to make even more alcohol? That would be the science of spirits.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I made that joke last week as well. Like, someone was asking me about my spiritual... Someone's asking me. I was making fun of them. And
I was ripping the shit
It's
out of
that
this person.
your spiritual development. And I said, well, my developing spirits are great. I've got hundreds of barrels of whiskey now. Well, I say that. It's like 3. They keep disappearing for some reason.
What are the consequences of a DUI in the UK?
Well, it depends what you
You
do.
lose your lot.
It depends how over the limit you are.
It depends how bad it is and,
And
what
how
you-
many people you kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
To be fair, I could have got pulled over this morning, I think, and still been over the limit.
Uh,
I was very, very, very careful, especially because my dad was driving behind me at one point.
That's when you just randomly brake.
Well,
Hey, Dad,
it
brake.
sounds like you're driving like an old lady. So, that is because I know that he's watching me.
Do
Anyone-
I own a whippet or wear a flat cap? Well, no, I'm not northern. Do you do?
I do, yeah. I've got 4 whippets and 17 flat caps.
Yeah, right on at the moment.
That I'm wearing now, yeah.
You,
The
you
dogs are
you get
amazingly
given
quiet.
one at birth.
Yeah.
And here's your whippet.
Yeah.
It was ages because I heard the stereotype of the northerner way before I came up, and I hadn't got a clue what a whippet was. For some reason, in my child head, I thought it was some kind of cane.
Like a whippet.
Yeah, it's
Like a
well, it's
brand- a
whip,
brand
but
of
it's
whip.
like solid. So, well, it's a whippet because they do horses, right? There's horses up north.
They do horses.
Well, what's the bit Shire horses? They're fucking popular.
Horses. I'm not a horse expert. Really.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What about a whippet expert?
Yes.
That kind of
I
cane
can confirm
thing.
whippets are all dogs.
They want to know when you're doing sick branded whiskey glasses and decanters.
I have no idea.
I don't know where you could get that done.
Well, you could get etched glasses.
Yeah, but it depends how expensive it's going to be.
I'd end up buying them all.
Yeah, probably. And
Oh look, the back in stock buys them all.
Isn't a whippet an off-brand greyhound?
A flat cap is a cap that is flat.
Yeah.
Whippets
it's
are the
exactly what it
chihuahuas
sounds
and greyhounds.
Sick. Did you buy Gamer Girl bathwater?
I don't know, but people have been asking me to sell sick brand bathwater. And I'm like, I'm just going to piss in it, aren't I?
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. There was like a controversy about the Gamer Girl bathwater that people who actually bought it weren't doing it for the memes. And they were like, I bought some and I had it taken to a lab and there was no DNA in it whatsoever. And that's why I would urinate in the bath. You only have to do it once. And
I like how someone has put flat caps are what Peaky Blinders wear, which is great if that person watches Peaky Blinders. Otherwise, that reference is just.
I just assumed everyone watched Peaky Blinders.
I don't know, Peaky Blinders is very popular.
It is. Well, I only watched
even
like
in
the
the
first few
Americas.
episodes.
I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I look at her.
We watched a lot.
We
loved it.
we do drinky blindness.
Yeah. Every time they do something,
Northern, we drink.
Oh God!
you get fucking annihilated.
Jesus Christ! Oh, yeah. Before the credits are finished.
Actually, no, it's every time the main character does something absurdly clever. You go, hey! Because that's what the show is. It's like, oh no, shit's fucked. I know. Clever! it is basically like, kind of like Doctor Who in that way. Like a really violent, fucked up.
Yeah.
Better
I liked
question.
it,
Does
but-
Mrs. Six sell gamer bath? I'm not a gamer, so my bathwater wouldn't be Gamer Girl bathwater.
I mean, you could be playing a game while you're in it, and then it would be like...
Yeah.
Does that class as it? I'm playing
Yeah.
Sims. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking more handheld, like a Game Boy Advance or something. Just something that if you dropped in water, you wouldn't
I
lose
played
a
Breath of Fire 4. That was good.
You couldn't beat it, though.
I beat all the way into the last boss, and I couldn't beat it, so I gave it to you.
And I beat it straight away.
Yeah.
You were so underleveled, it was unbelievable. It was like a genuine fun
I
challenge.
honestly don't know why you're still with her.
I know, yeah.
I know, I'm pathetic.
She's never even beaten Final Fantasy
Oh,
Oh, my life.
coconut-based mayonnaise.
7.
What?
It's more memes about me. I like mayonnaise. I did a video where it was on the coconut video, how she was talking about just spreading it on everything and then buttering it on toast, just coconut oil on toast. It's really grim, and so eventually you're going to be using it to polish furniture, and then I polished furniture with mayonnaise because I like mayonnaise, and the video is me going, there we go, and then you hear in the background, what the fuck are you doing? Oh shit. Her idea, good fucking
I
skip.
like that. Is your day like an episode of Last of the Summer Wine? I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's what all Northern days are like.
Christ.
What? Shit goes down, so we have a drink and everything's better.
Pretty much.
Oh no, we're rolling down a hill. We're in a bathtub rolling down a hill. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
If there was one episode where they made a bathtub
I don't think
into
I've ever watched a full episode.
I was gonna say.
it was one of the for the old people. The other one was which was the one with Victor Meldrew?
Who?
One Foot in the Grave.
One Foot in the Grave. Now that is a brilliant program.
Oh, I love Foot in the Grave.
But
It's fun.
I've not seen it in donkey's years.
No, I am.
It's like
The
I guess the problem is that
last time I watched it was with my dad when I was like probably like 11. So.
nobody watches TV I've
No.
just that's why.
Mm.
It's like I don't randomly watch it because it just doesn't come up. I have to actively seek stuff.
Mrs. Sick, what's it like being the 13th Doctor and not blonde? And Cersei, coconut oil, is it a good anal lube? Yes, it is. There you go.
It wasn't a question, they were telling you.
It's only because I watched Dr. Mike and he said, yeah, you can use it for sex, that's fine. So that's the only reason I'm saying
I was going to say,
Why does Dr. Mike know this?
we've never tried this, so you know how. I've seen coconut oil in stores before until a week ago. I think it's because you brought it to my attention. No, I brought it to the mainstream.
You brought it to the market, everybody started selling it
Yeah.
after you brought it.
My video with like a few thousand views has made it completely popular. Just like how I'm now incredibly popular with normal people because I've been on a TV show once for 2 seconds.
Yeah. You're going to dine out on that for the next 50 years of your life, aren't you?
Don't use baby oil for sex. It gets everywhere. This is when I put
use
it.
a penis.
This is when I put it on the kids. I put it on the kids when they were toddlers, and it just everywhere. It went all over the carpet. They were dripping it everywhere. I'm like, right, I'm not using this again.
Yeah, I mean, it's the fact that they make it out of babies that's the real problem. It's a bit unethical.
It's baby fat. Is that what you're saying?
No,
No, it's baby
no,
oil.
it's babies.
These are very interesting facts. Apparently coconut oil shouldn't be used with condoms as it breaks down later.
That's true. And I know that is true. Avoid too much coconut milk. It is a laxative.
What about lad? Marvellous.
I was like,
Oh my god.
No, that is a northern comment. What if I can use some lard as lube? Fucking hell.
No, a northern compromise.
Oh, yeah. Wait, sorry love, we ain't got any coconut oil. I'll crack lard out, you're alright.
I thought it was precious butter. Has
Has
anyone in this room ever bought lard?
It drips on the
No.
carpet. Go on.
No, I have when I've made pastry and stuff.
Ah, you bought lard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, not for the purpose of just having it in the fridge like my granddad used to.
What's this lard for? Vote.
Cooking. Yeah. Everything cooked in lard. Bacon sandwich, lard.
Lard sandwich. That's why they call them lard-ons.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
But
It's just
I've
decided
decided
for
that
diced bacon.
I don't know why. Surely
No,
diced. Diced.
Dyson, you can't use that. They copyrighted it, so that's why they had to call lard.
There's something meaningful in this.
Keep
it must
working
be, 'cause
keep
I make
working
it so-
Keep
yeah.
working it.
Until eventually we figured out.
Oh my
how
Forget
you
about the
lard.
stream. Just let's work on that.
I need to say that one to the kids. Toothpaste is made from ground up baby teeth. Tooth fairies steal from children.
Oh my god!
That's why it's a little bit gritty sometimes. Ian.
and this is why I'm never trusted with lard.
Just just got this image of someone walking.
You can scrape it off and reuse it for the chips and egg. It's funny because it's true.
You use hemp oil, it's much better, especially for back pain and wanking.
Back pain and wanking. I mean, it depends how much you're wanking, really.
And how you're doing it to give yourself back pain.
Like,
So when you're wanking, your arm starts hurting, you just put the oil on your arms, it make you feel better.
Must do. Why are you looking at me like for a genuine answer? I don't know.
yeah, you.
Sure.
I mean, your prostitute hasn't even put out yet.
Excuse me.
Hemp oil is much better, especially. Oh no, I am rereading things. Why are you half the time when I'm trying to keep up with the chat, they're going 1,000,000 miles per hour.
I don't even know what that means.
Tiger wank ointment.
Isn't there that tiger stuff?
Or tiger balm.
I thought, wasn't that spicy or something?
It's supposed to give you a sensation of warmth.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to put that on your penis.
I don't know, it depends if you want it to feel warm or not.
Most of the time when you have something that tingles on your skin, you put it on your genitals and it burns like fuck.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's probably not the best idea.
Like, it took me a while to get used to cleaning my nuts with that, the minty stuff they sell. It's like green, shampoo-y stuff.
Like the, what's it called? Original sauce or
Yeah.
what it's called.
First time I ever put that anywhere near my junk, I was like, oh, it's so cold. It didn't burn. It cold.
Yeah, it makes
cold
it very cold.
But now I'm like, brisk! You get warning lube.
I think it's supposed to say warming.
I'm going to go with warning lube. Warning! You are about to be lubed.
I know they sell it, I just imagine it's like putting DP on your cock and I can't imagine it's pleasant.
No. Like, you've become, like, allergic to DP.
Yeah.
We used to stick it on her back all the time, and then last time we did it, blisters.
Have you ever done a dead arm wank where you lay on your arm till its circulation is down and pins and needles?
I tried,
can't.
it didn't help.
No, I haven't.
It was unimpressive.
I don't need to.
Try homeopathic whiskey for your headache. I'm sorry, but homeopathic whiskey actually doesn't work because it's homeopathic. Real men use super glue. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Is that the challenge to do it before it sets? You've got to finish before it sets and you're stuck.
Oh my god, can you imagine? I mean, for starters, there's very little lubrication.
You don't need to imagine, you can watch that clip of American Pie where he does it in American Pie and gets his hand glued to his penis.
How
And
do
then
you-
has to escape through a window.
How do you accidentally...
Because he was fixing a lamp and he had the lube, which was in a really weird tube.
Yeah,
And
there was very
the
much
super
like
glue,
super glue.
and he grabbed the wrong one in his aroused state and squirted it on and did whatever and got stuck. And then he climbed out of the window.
I feel like...
Because that is the appropriate response.
I feel like the second you put super glue on your skin, on your hand, I'm assuming you put it on his hand, and then the cock.
Yeah. I assume
you
so.
put
I
it
don't
on
know.
and you go, that ain't lube.
Well, no, 'cause it's just wet, innit?
But then you're like, that ain't lube.
Committed now.
Object of Hate wants to know if a dingo's coming to your birthday stream.
Oh Christ, there's going to be a birthday stream soon. I forgot that my birthday was... Well, soon. Your birthday's soon as well.
My birthday is soon.
Yeah.
Not as soon as yours.
Think about just pinning you down and putting splinters under your fingernails.
Yeah.
You know, something you deserve.
We've been making this plan.
I know. I feel like there's like all kinds of collusion going on there.
You're 30 now.
Makes
You're
me think. Ever done a deer, something that's dead arm wank on you?
What?
What?
Has someone ever done a dead arm wank on you? I'm not sure that it helps.
No.
Look at that, surely it's already someone else's arm. The fact that their arm is dead is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Maybe if someone does a dead arm wank on you, it feels like you're doing it yourself, and is thus better because no
That's
one
all
knows
kinds of
that.
mind fuckery, is that?
I have to admit,
If someone else,
no one's ever done me as good
No.
as I can.
if someone else deads their arm and tries to wank you, then does that mean they feel like they're not wanking you? Therefore, it's like a ghost is wanking you.
No one's wanking.
Yeah, no one's wanking.
I imagine that's probably what it feels like because your hand's already dead. It's just like I can't grip. I can't make like a fist. And then we've got a whole other issue then.
Yeah.
Yeah, zombie arm wank. There we go. That's better.
How did you dream up Ella Melons? I stole it. It's a really old internet thing. Yeah. Well, I didn't steal it. I made it quite clear that I didn't make it by putting the picture of the Ella Melons up. But I had a funny feeling that most people hadn't heard of them, so I thought it was worth doing. Dead arm wank. Oh yeah, I remember Amy. She was so nice, even for 234-year-old corpse. I feel that would be quite sharp.
I don't say things unless you pay me. Sorry, quick sticks.
Yeah, remember, if you want words from her, you have to pay. And if you want dick pics from Memory Man, you pay and then you don't get them.
Yeah. that is the
That's how it works, right, Adam? Oh no, he can't hear us.
Oh,
But you don't get promised them, you get told that you could get them. And that's how we get through that minefield. Hello, I'm late. And why is Mrs. Sick defying that word? I'm not even going to say it.
It's in space. We're allowed to do what we want.
Do you remember Star Wars Kid, and would you ever reenact his video? If you mean, do you mean the little fat kid?
Oh, please do that. That'd be great.
I have plans. I have plans for the green. I'm getting a green screen. I was supposed to have a green screen yesterday. I paid for fucking Saturday delivery, and I just watched all day as it was in the depot. I'm a little bit fucking salty about that. Speaking of salty, current favourite friend meme. Memory Man works for a place where he gets ratings, and it's just my favourite thing. I now send him if he gets anything less than a 9 out of 10, it's basically a bad score. So he got an 8. Was wonderful, helped us out. There was a small problem, 8 out of 10, and he just would not stop fucking ranting about it.
that's because it's shit.
They don't know that. 8 out of 10 is technically a good score.
I'd say 8 out of 10 was a good
Right,
score.
I've got all of these, chat. Is 8 out of 10 a perfectly reasonable score to give someone? Like, I will not... I don't like giving really, really positive scores because I think it sounds wanky. So I would, even if I got perfect service, but then again, I don't know.
But then they use the word perfect, therefore perfect is relevant in the scoring.
That's somewhat fair. It was perfect. 8 out of
8 out of 10.
Thank you, Megas. And pony person, no, I don't draw My Little Pony. I am not 6.
I feel like you have to say that now.
Mrs. Sick, please say every 137th customer gets a free Sick brand bathwater coconut oil anal lube candle to proudly display on their mantle.
Brilliant.
Asterisk, no.
Asterisk, not required to supply these.
Supply. Subject to availability, which is exactly 0, but I do think that maybe we should make some. And thank you. Do you know what? That one Bernie Sanders who's glad Trump won, you need to change your name. Not because I care about what it says, but it's so fucking annoying to read.
I know,
Every
I
time
keep
you
thinking
say
the
anything,
same more.
I'm like, da, 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 da. Oh wait, your name ends here. It's the most annoying thing in the world. And now I've realised that I've told him he's probably going to make it longer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Because I would.
I would, yeah.
That's the trick. Like every single time I've seen a regular comment of someone being annoyed at me for something, I almost universally do that somewhere in the next video. I got a lot of people pissed off at me for the way I say nuclear, because it's nuclear. It's not nuclear. That's wrong. That's
Nuclear.
bad. Yeah.
No, I mean, that were wrong as well.
Nuclear.
There we
Nuclear
Nuclear.
is correct.
Nuclear.
But I was like, da 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 da, nuclear, da da da
I
da.
don't give a
And they
shit.
were so mad.
If you can understand what I'm saying enough to correct
That's what
me,
English is for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I just call it nuclear or something like that. and then they can't fucking criticise me for being wrong because I'm obviously trying to be wrong. Fuck you.
Trump's spiritual advisor has come out with, if we hate Trump, we hate God. Should he be in a padded cell as he's sounding a very Jim Jones?
If we hate Trump, we hate God. I mean, is that really going to dissuade most of the people who don't like Trump? Because I have a funny feeling that they probably aren't that spiritual. You know, right-wingers tend to be more religious, left-wingers tend to be more secular, so it's like, okay, fine.
You need to sell Miss Six voice. I mean,
Yeah, we
clearly
already
just
do.
did $20.
Yeah.
Already do. Like, if you want me to say stuff, you have to pay me first.
Oh, we should just do that. We should get you a Fiverr account, and then people just pay you to say stuff, like Big Man Tyrone.
Alright, yeah.
I love Big Man Tyrone.
Nuke L ear. What?
Get rid of all languages, but everyone needs to speak Americanish. I mean, there was a sign, wasn't there, somewhere, and someone was really angry about it. It said, "Look at them bringing this foreign language." It was English and Cherokee. So I was like, "Yeah, fucking English, get rid of those limey cunts." Drop a nuke from orbit. Has someone found my birthday wish list? Did you hear that Trump got a temper tantrum and has cancelled his trip to Denmark because our Prime Minister said that his idea of selling Greenland to him was an absurd idea? See, he's still a hilarious meme. You know, there's a lot of people who don't like him, and he has done some shit that I'm not a huge fan of. But your country's run by a meme. Oh fuck, we've got the same thing now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Literally they're the exact same person.
Well, he's the English version of
Yeah.
it. Like as if you were to write, okay, I want to make Trump, but I want to make him English, you would come up with Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
And while it's because it was the same thing with him being the mayor of London, was like, that'll be funny. Boris Johnson is, oh fuck, it happened.
Here he is, his floppy hair walking into Downing Street now, ready to fuck everything up.
Sussex birthday wish: whiskey in a barrel, new sword, and whiskey bathwater, and a nuke from orbit. Thank you very much.
The English version has better hair but worse teeth. Have you seen Boris Johnson's hair?
He does not have better.
Boris Johnson is less orange, so I do agree.
Yeah, I mean it's
he's
not.
He's English.
He's English, of course he's
pale as
pale.
fuck.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your Johnson?
You could take him.
To be fair, Greenland isn't worth 10 quid. I mean, you could, like...
You can open a giant ski park there.
Yeah. And they build, like, a... Is that where they build the ice, like, castle every once? Like, every
Why
other
are you
year
looking
or
at me
something?
like I know when people build ice castles?
Because you're the ice queen! I don't fucking know. You know things sometimes. Sometimes.
I wonder
About
what would happen
Greenland,
if
I
Trump
know
was
that
the mayor of
nothing's
London in
there.
the future. Well, I'd be concerned.
I wouldn't. Because he wouldn't get anything done. If he was surrounded by English
Yeah.
people, he'd be like, can.
Yeah, fair.
And that's the other thing, like, that's the weird difference between America and England, is that in America, they like the people who are on their side, their team, but over here, we hate all of our politicians regardless
Oh, there
of
you
their
go.
politics.
Greenland is actually really valuable because there's a lot of oil there.
And iron.
Ooh.
That's why America wants to invade it. Oh.
There's so
They want
much
to invade,
fucking
they want
oil
to
on
buy
this
it.
plate. The fucking what is his name? The famous chef, with the blonde hair
Gordon
who shouts.
Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay. So there's so much oil on this plate that America wants to invade it.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Boris or Corbyn, who would win in a mud wrestle?
Boris.
I think there's only one way to find out.
Let's be fair, Boris. Like
I reckon Boris, he's got the size advantage, hasn't he?
he's fat. Corbyn is quite old.
He's just
I
an
was gonna
old
say.
man.
Corbyn comes out with his Zimmer frame. Boris comes out drunk, and you just I'd watch it. I'd pay to watch though.
Oh yeah, I mean, I
It'd be
definitely
fucking
pay to watch
I think
it.
that's how elections should go, to be honest.
Mud
Yeah,
wrestling,
mud wrestling,
bikini mud wrestling.
Yeah, but only for the men.
Yeah.
So, like, how
Otherwise
much
it would
do
be
you want
sexist.
this?
Yeah, but otherwise that's objectifying people.
Yeah. Isn't that the old thing? It's like naked women are sexy, naked men are hilarious.
Yeah.
And I think it holds true.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Except for me. I'm sexually hilarious.
You are hilariously looking.
They're like, a penis is so small, but it's turning me on. Ha ha ha. I'm so
I was going to
confused.
say something else then, but never mind.
What?
I was going to say, yeah, you're sexually hilarious every time I orgasm, I laugh.
You do actually. It's quite fun, just. And at the same time, like, okay, calm down.
I can't help it. It's like a reaction. Sorry.
Shut up. I'm trying to be serious and sexy. There's nothing sexy about someone pissing their pants laughing at you. I still think trial by combat would reduce obesity drastically. Why would...
Yeah, for politicians, and that's it.
Yeah, all politicians have just been built like fucking Hulk Hogan and
Or you
everyone
mean like,
else.
or do you mean everything? Like, anytime you have a dispute, it's always trial by combat.
The fattest people would just be the nicest. That's what would. That's all that would happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you'd make fun of fat people. You'd be like, eh, and you'd be like, no, I guess you're right. I mean, I don't want to get fit. I mean, fuck that.
Yeah. Fine, you win, run the country.
Yeah.
I'm lazy.
But I do think many more things do need to be settled with a sword fight, and I don't mean with metal swords. Making Mrs. Sick laugh brings a whole new meaning to tickling her fancy. That's what we call it. Right. You lot, keep them entertained. I'm
Drink,
going to make
please.
drinks.
Drink, please.
I like that person because
Drink,
they just
please.
put finger guns.
I thought you'd like the finger guns.
This is the part where I just sit in awkward silence because I don't know what to say.
Prostitute, do you need a drink?
No, I'm alright. Thank you.
I was asking him.
Insert Lenny face here. Right, this is when I tell the chap to entertain me because I never know what to say without him
To be
around.
fair, as soon as he's fucked off, there is more chat.
Yep.
Yeah, because they like me more. That's the only reason they ever come to these things. If I'm not here, they go, where is she? Where is she? Oh, she's not feeling well. Alright, bye then.
I mean, it's understandable.
Brilliant.
You are more
Oh,
entertaining
thank you,
than
dear
he is.
Rob. Lots of mayonnaise for me. Someone pay me
Is that all-
$6
is that
to
all
say
it
something
is?
quick.
Why is it mayonnaise?
Will the other male voice say words for free?
When you're part of the whiskey club, you get emojis, and mayonnaise is one of the emojis.
Fair.
It was wanted, so we put it in.
I mean, it
Brilliant.
depends what you want me to say for free.
Yeah, get Memory Man to say stuff instead of me.
No, you have to pay for him as well. These are all my bitches.
I haven't finished this one.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I just didn't want to get my own, so I figured out.
Is it because you're way more...
Cat, you are so fucking dumb. Sat on the cat. She literally jumped on the chair as I was sitting down. She didn't even hiss.
Well, I'm saying words for free now.
Mm.
This is what you get.
I'm not on like an hourly rate.
Yeah. And if you want someone to say something specific and no fucking 13, 14 word shit, it's a
don't-
Nazi thing. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they get me to try and speak German as well, when it's
Yeah.
really bad.
Usually it's something really fucking horrifically
No, pony
horrendous.
person, I'm not saying now, you haven't paid me. Go away.
Yeah. Gotta make money somehow. YouTube doesn't want to give us any. Although we did get ads this week. In fact, it was really fucking suspicious because that they usually they demonetize a video immediately. They didn't do it at all, and I was sitting there waiting for it.
There you go.
What one?
The ones in orange, they want you to say stuff.
You have to say, no, Kitty, that's my pot pie, but in the voice of Eric Cartman from South Park.
I just like
Because that's what it's from.
scream as if you were having an erection.
What?
Is that... Dude, is that what happens to you?
Is that not what happens to everybody, no?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, our joke, obviously. I'm just kidding. Not me.
Yeah, I mean, when you get an erection, how are you? What about you, Mrs. C? I mean, as it turns out, they don't have penises.
But that'd be
What
obvious,
the fuck's going on? Interphrasmatic precombobulation. There you go. I'm interested in two things. Does the Queen ever do stuff that matters? Second, did Cersei consider auctioning his unwashed chainmail? Well, luckily for me, I don't have any chainmail. I can't even words chainmail. It's too heavy. It's too heavy to do stupid shit in. That's why
the Queen brings tourists. There you
a
go.
lot of tourists. It's like everyone's like, oh, we should just get rid of them and stop paying them. What was it? Yeah, the tourism rate is like absurd.
Yeah.
Like it's so much money. It's like okay, maybe they can stay.
Yeah. And let's face it, without the Queen, there'd be no Prince Charles making bumbling old man mistakes and
Well, no one's
inappropriate
going
racist
to
comments.
come here then. Like,
Oh, it's
what
not
have we got
Charles,
to
it's,
offer if you ain't got
Philip
a Queen?
that does
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
We've got old textile factories and, like, canals, and that's about it. That's all England has to offer without the Queen.
What more do you need?
With the Philip thing though, the older I get, the more I see it as that maybe he just pushes his luck because he finds it funny, and that I would probably do the same thing.
They want you to scream.
I have no idea
Scream
why.
like you sat naked on a ghost pepper.
I'll scream if someone pays me. I'm not gonna fucking scream for no reason, apart from in the middle of the
When
night.
you've got an erection, before we just established
And
that.
sorry, headphone users, if it actually happens.
No, don't apologise.
You
I
wanted
apologise to those
this.
freaks. They're just hiding away from the fact that they listen to this. They don't want anybody to know. No, that's not good. Just do what Monty Python did for their armour and just wear a knitted shirt. We've literally looked into that. Also, plastic armour and all sorts of other things. That fucking helmet is heavy, and it also crushes my nose against my face. It is not that fun to use, which is why this.
So anytime you see it on one of his
I'm
videos,
in pain.
he's in pain.
Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier about we got a green screen coming. Again, was supposed to already be here, and already have a few ideas of how we're going to use that. And the best thing about a green screen is I don't have to go outside, because going outside is for losers.
Especially going outside dressed as a crusader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People these days are like a little bit sensitive.
In a culturally diverse area like we live in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
around here, not the best idea.
Although to be fair,
There you go.
Yes.
Go on then.
did I not specify that I wanted $20?
No, you didn't say so. Now you have to do it.
Okay.
All right. Well, you get one tiny little pig scream for $2. Really? Squee, pig noise. Squee.
I love the fact that you decided against it because you'd be really fucking loud.
Yeah, if you want a proper scream, I'm gonna go $50. I will proper scream for $50. And I'm not even sure I can scream like that anymore. All of the noises I make as an adult that would have been screams as a younger person all come out as "Whoa, fucking hell!"
That's the northern seeping into your veins. Is that?
I think that's just old man. Oh,
So
fuck
you
me!
do that quite a lot.
That's not good.
There's a lot of oh Jesus and Biri in my life. At my age.
Well, I had two assaults from objects today. One was a can falling out of a fridge.
Is the actually rule 34 of Cersei?
Like, if there is, one of the mods can link it. No, don't. Wait, no. I don't know. The last time we said to link things, someone put actual porn. I think you might have been here. Can't remember, maybe. Stream. Actually scream. Yeah, you've got to actually pay $50. Or your regional equivalent. Or more.
more is always preferable.
Yeah. Today I say I dropped a can on my foot. I asked one of the kids to put a can in the fridge, and they just balanced it as precariously as possible on the edge of the lip of the thing,
Of
and
course.
then closed the door. So when I opened it, immediately it smashed into my foot. And when the kids are there, and you have to like pretend that you're not seething with absolute contempt for them. So, Maria, not supposed to do that. That was bad. That hurt my foot. It hurt. And she's like, ooh. It's like, why the fuck are you crying? My foot was just crushed by a goddamn can. It's like, oh, I need a hug. You need a hug. Oh, and you just have to be all nice. And you're just like, I want to throw you out of a window. Why would you do this to me?
Dodge zero.
Yeah. I tried to fat roll out of the way, but it didn't work. I didn't have enough invincibility frames.
Why not wear a silver plastic mask and dress as a Spartan with a leather jockstrap and cloak?
Why don't I do that? Because I'm not a fucking gladiator / Spartan. Maybe once I've lost some weight. Yeah. Later the same day though, so I crushed my foot with a can, and that went, oh, hell. So it seems I set my own hand on fire. Oh. You've been masturbating too much. Jeez. I mean, that's one of the things, why I don't like condoms. I find the smell of burning rubber offensive.
I love how only the blokes laughed at that.
Oh, good.
Hey, there you go.
It's not for me.
Mrs. Six, say,
No, it's both.
throw in the holy hand grenade, and then Sir Six and scream. Thank you, Robin.
Sorry, that was for $50. The windows are open and everything, and I fucked my voice. Oh no. Well,
the ultimate rejection, jerking off and your hand falls asleep.
Oh my god. My pain is immeasurable and my hearing is ruined. I mean, you should have seen it coming. Someone paid the money. We said it. It was coming. Next time you get a 3 count, now you're my prostitute.
That's true, to be fair. Adam probably heard that without headphones.
$50, now you owe me a new inner ear, mate. Hey, I'm sorry, but we saw the $50. Someone said it. We read it out loud.
Yeah, we did the disclaimer. No, not our fault.
Yeah. I mean, do I have to do a 3 count? I even leant slightly far away. My speaker is blown. I turned my volume down and everything. Joke's on you. I have hearing plus, and I am immune to squealing. I wasn't prepared for that scream. It was a good way to throw away money. I've got to say, I'm impressed at your sheer wastefulness. You need to put your fucking glasses on.
He says it's a circulation booster.
Circulation booster.
Booster?
Booster! Who is spelling that?
Jesus Christ.
Booster!
You were so northern then, you made me sound southern. Booster.
I have you Bluetooth in my car with my friends. Why? You don't have those for much longer. I wonder if people would pay me to say words. I didn't even say a word. And fucking hell, it's a good job I've made a video. My throat still hurts.
Oh, Cookie, you can fuck off. I've heard you speak in German.
Ich bin eine Bustentagen.
It's what you usually do. When we were doing D&D the other day, and you went, eine kleine deine Teine. She went, what the fuck is he saying?
Ich bin eine Scheine meine Teine. We figured out one of the things that I said was I am a little girl.
Oh, someone's finally caught on. This is not what I thought you meant by Fourway.
How long has that taken to figure out?
Also, all I'm saying is there's no video and they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, one of us should have spent the entire time just going. But we're too stupid to think of that. So, sex noises.
No, because they'll know that it's not going on because no one's screamed because no one's got an erection. God.
Thank you, Albina.
Use your common
See you
sense.
later. He said thank you for the scream.
Thank you for the scream.
You're all sat on each other's hands.
Say, do you wax your back? He's not particularly hairy, so no.
Not on the back, anyway. I've got a decent.
Front garden.
What's the fucking Austin Powers? I'm getting an Austin Powers tuft in, but it isn't even that bad. I'm just not a very hairy person. You're quite hairy, aren't you?
No, not really.
Are you not? I thought you were quite hairy.
My legs are quite hairy.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of like chest hair. I definitely don't have any back hair.
No.
No.
I think that's one of those things that comes in when you're 50 and just goes. Just
You
bursts out of
You
you.
wake up one morning, you're like, oh.
You wake up you're about an inch off the bed, higher off the bed than you were last night. What the fuck's going on? Check the hair live on stream. I don't know why, but I immediately went to Is There Jizz in It? The Sursic have to get Dollar Shave Club as a sponsor. I have considered sponsors. I don't know about Dollar Shave Club.
Yeah, but you don't shave, so it's a
No.
bit of a bad one, really.
Dollar Shave Club.
I'm sure
I don't
these are
use it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I don't use it, but you can.
I'll shave my arm. That was fine.
There is no hair on my arm.
Well, that bit, I'm going to wait for it to grow back. I mean, I'm not happy about the fact that I shaved it. I mean, these shavers, they shaved me, and I'm just pissed off now.
I've got a line in my... I've got a line of hair missing out of my arm. Stupid Dollar Shave Club.
I also quite want to do Audible, just so I can say Audible, because reading is for cunts.
Since there's twice as many people in the stream, can the stream be twice as long?
Twice as many people? I have no idea what the rating of people to...
8 out of 10.
No, it means like because there's not here.
No.
End stream instantly.
In fact, you're getting 4 times as much stream out of this 1 hour stream than normal, obviously. And also, I actually paid money to get a copy of Resident Evil just so we could watch one of us play it for a little bit.
Because none of us want to play it
On VR.
One person.
Resident Evil 7 VR. No, we're not going to stream it either because can't be asked. What time does Peaky Blinders start over there? Waiting to download on. Start? We're just like
No, it's
we internet everything.
It's a new season now. That's what they mean.
I don't get that because the last one ended on a "this is finished" kind of thing, and it annoyed me.
It was sort of like a cliffhanger.
You two know very well because you watched it all. Like just a look of contempt on their faces.
It was like a cliffhanger.
It wasn't a cliffhanger at all. It was, we're done. Look, we've had the good life and we've made it. He marries the hooker. Hey, it's basically your story.
Wow.
Oh, well, not yet. Give it some time. Say, je ne déteste le français. Isn't that I don't detest the French? Or French?
Yeah.
Is it all French?
Je ne.
I don't know. I don't
I
do
thought-
French.
Je suis, I am detest the French.
No, I've tried the German
Je
underneath
m'appelle, they
it.
test the French. That's about all the words I know.
Das. That's about right.
Yeah.
Will you be doing any videos on Bigfoot as I watch a Bobcat Goldthwait movie on the subject and it's hilarious? Find me a video, send it to me and I'll look at it. I have no idea where to even start on that kind of shit. Down here in the colonies we only get the dregs many years later. Internet! Everything's on the internet. That's why fucking making stuff exclusive to countries is fucking stupid. It's like, oh, well, I could just sit here and wait 6 months for that show I really liked to. Or I could just go to Pirate Bay. Yeah. Oh, and now I'll never pay for it. I've never understood that. It's stupid. Will you buy my hair? I have no moan.
No moan.
No moan? Well, I haven't got any moan either, so sorry. Yeah. So, what time is it now?
5 to.
5 to. So yeah, when we're done, we're going to play video games and we're going to pretend that you all don't exist. In a nice way.
For another week.
Yeah. No, look at the videos as well. Why? We don't have decent interwebs in New Zealand. We still use paper cups and strings for mobile phones. I thought that your internet infrastructure was made of paper clips. And they're just like... Just bind them all together.
Bind it together.
And then send electricity through it and just, like, burn everybody who goes near it.
Will I ever visit the Netherlands? I have no immediate plans. Like, if I happen to go fucking huge...
Do you want to go on a world tour?
I've mentioned the absurdity of having a sitcom, and then like 20 people went, I'd go to that. And I was like, no! Don't. What is wrong with you? It would be shit because I would be there. Just sat there going, right, what's up? Okay, this is a bit weird. Yeah. Like I've always had the thought on streams at all. Like I don't know how. I wanted to find out how many people are actually watching at the moment. But like, if I was in a pub. And, it's not going all the way across, bastard. There we go, 64. Yeah, if I was in a pub and 64 people were all sat around.
Just waiting for you to entertain them.
Yeah, or just listening to my conversation with my partner. And then occasionally going, oh, but blah, blah, blah. This, though.
Yeah.
Or it would even be, they would just, like, hand pieces
every
of
now and
paper
again,
across.
and just every now and again someone just gives you 20 quid.
Yeah. And just pops it on. Someone buys me a drink, basically.
If you could just say the following for me.
Here's $20 and here's this. Say it out loud, please. So, yeah. But,
when you can convert to spirit science.
I'll tell you, I believe that spirit science is as relevant as science spirit. As in looking for ghosts.
Okay.
So that's just no.
It's a long way of saying no.
Yeah, I like to make things roundabout. That's how I make my videos 15 minutes long. I don't just go, you're wrong. That could be it. Just all my videos like, no. No,
Sick,
wrong.
come here and be taken hard from the rear by a blue man.
No. I mean, a red man, fine, but blue? I'm a bit racist to the blue mans. Especially the blue man group. Fuck those guys.
I'm not shouting shit. You need to pay me.
Pay me, bitch. Yeah, we figured out that a long time ago. It's like, people are asking us to do
The amount
things.
of people that kept trying to make me say the G word, and I'm like,
The
no,
G
you
word.
can fuck off.
The one and only... I can say it, gravy. Because you all say, gravy!
I'm from Bristol, I definitely don't say that.
Well, if they pay, you can say it and find out how mysterious.
Well, to be fair, I moved here when I was 7, so I've got like 7 years of Bristol with about 20 years of Yorkshire.
Which
That's
which
why
as
you
you know,
sound
is
so
the
weird.
worst voice ever.
Oh, thanks,
Oh.
honey.
Oh.
I don't know why people like my accent, and it's weird because I always thought, oh, well, mine's not that strong because my family have quite a strong accent. I don't really sound like them at all. And then I start talking to other people, go, wow, your accent is so strong.
Well, obviously,
Yeah, I
my
know.
mum and
Where are you
dad's
from?
got, like,
Australia?
Yeah.
You're like, they've got really strong Bristol accents, but I don't hear it. I don't
was
them anymore.
I've had people say that I sound Australian. I've also had someone in the bus station say, are you a Geordie? And I'm like, no, I'm from here. Like, can't you tell? She went,
Man
you
was
really
killed
sound
in the
like a
bus
Geordie. And I was like, proper
I nearly
offended
said
by
that you
it.
just look like a slag. Instantly. Where I went.
But
Oh, the chat do like to try and guess where I'm from as well.
on that epic note and lack of money for saying things, it's 5 seconds. So we're gonna say good night we're gonna play some video games, mostly Ver, and we will see you next week. I don't know why you keep coming back. We can't seem to get rid of you, but I'm happy enough. So
I just saw that as well.
so thanks very much, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye, prostitute.
See ya.